Ms. Atkinson, you and the defendant were in a relationship for about 6 months.
Yes, ma'am.
And your lawsuit seeks two things. First, you allege that about 6 months before you broke up, the two of you were in an argument in your car.
No, ma'am. She was in an argument with her mother.
And during the course of that argument, you allege that your navigation system screen was broken.
Yes.
And you want her to pay for it because it was done during the course of the argument with her mother. It was done with her phone. And you made up after that argument.
Yes.
So I'm not interested in the navigation system. Courts don't deal with that. Two people live together, have a fight, they make up. When you break up 6 months later or a year later or 5 years later, you don't go back and say, well, my girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife broke something 2 years ago and promised to pay for it, and they never did. We don't have courts to do that. So we're going to move on to your next cause of action. Your next cause of action is for things that you allege that the defendant stole from your house that belonged to you after you broke up. That I'll hear. The end of your relationship was on what date?
May 10th.
Is that when you left?
Yes.
On May
I tried
10th?
to leave. I tried to leave, yes.
You were living in your house? Not a That's a yes or a no?
Yes.
This is a talking program. We have visual and voice. When do you allege she came back to your house?
About 2 weeks later.
So sometime towards the end of May.
Yes.
How did she get in?
She hired a locksmith.
You brought a locksmith with you?
Yes, I had a court order.
Do you have a copy of that order?
Yes.
I'd like to see it.
Oh,
Son, come back there. Hey, that's what I do.
okay.
Thank you. Were you ever served with these papers?
No, ma'am. They were put in my mailbox. I was at work. And then when I came home, she had already entered the house.
No, I'm not talking about served with the writ of restitution. I'm talking about served with papers for a hearing.
No, they were put in my mailbox.
Did you see them?
No.
Why not?
I was at work.
Well, you can't be at work all the time. You have to come home from work.
I
at
work.
some-
I'm a truck driver, ma'am. I work like 2-3 weeks at a time.
So you didn't see when the hearing was?
No.
That's why you didn't appear?
Yes.
I have messages where I told her we had court, and I have them on my phone. And she knows we had court.
She's been lying this whole time, Your Honor.
Now, just a second. It's not urgently important.
messages.
She has a writ of restitution. She said she had property in your house. Actually, it says that you're the lawful possessor, entitled to possession of the premises. Well, that's not true, Miss Green. This wasn't your premises. This was hers.
But I lived there for 6 months.
Just a second. I don't care if you lived there. So I don't know what you said to the court. In any event, she has a writ. So it allowed her to go into the premises and take property. I'd like to see what property you said was in the premises.
I had my clothes, my laptop, my TV. I have it on my phone, but I would have to bring it up.
No.
What do you
I
mean?
don't want to see it in your phone. I want to see what you told the court, if you have it, that
I don't
you
have
had
it
in the
with me.
premises. Okay. What do you allege she took from the premises that belonged to you?
She stole my passport.
Hold on. Passport.
Yes, my passport.
Okay. Did you take her passport?
By accident, because it was in the drawer.
Did you return it to her?
I have it here,
Great. Bird, would you give it to her, please? Sure. Thank you.
along with
Shh. Passport and what else?
her charm.
Okay. Passport, charm. Very good. What else do you allege she took that belongs to
My
you?
jewelry.
No, jewelry is a big term. When I say
Necklace
somebody
and a
took my
bracelet.
jewelry,
Necklace and a bracelet.
necklace and bracelet.
The bracelet she bought for my birthday, which my dad can tell her. She gave it to me in front of all my family.
Is that the bracelet that you're talking about?
Yes.
Well, then you don't get that back. That's a gift. And what about the necklace?
And then the necklace she just gave to me to wear, but I left it at home. I still have it.
You have it?
I do.
Okay, so you'll return it to her?
Yes.
Great. Bracelet, necklace, passport you have, charm you have. What else?
I had to change my locks.
Forget it.
Okay.
She had a lawful order to go in with a locksmith.
Yeah.
So you have your passport back, you have your charm. The bracelet was a gift to her. The necklace she is going to return within 5 days.
Okay.
What else?
That was it.
That was it? Good, we're done. Thank you very much. It's over. Move on. Thank you.
Bodies are excused. You may step up.
ਆਵੇ ਹੁਣ ਪੂਰੇ ਵੀ ਆਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਬਣਾ ਲੈ
ਯਾਰ ਕੱਟਣਾ ਨਾ ਪਵੇ ਮੈਮਰੀ ਫੁੱਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਗਗੜਾ
अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, उम्मीद करता हूँ कि सब लोग खैरियत से होंगे, खुश होंगे, आबाद होंगे। तो चलो जी आज का व्लॉग करते हैं शुरू। तो आज हम लोग ना बैठे हुए थे बेकरी पे अपने मरहबा होटल पे। अचानक दोस्तों का प्लान बना, चलो जी कहीं घूमने चलते हैं। हमें नहीं पता हम लोग जा कहाँ रहे हैं, लेकिन जहाँ भी जाएंगे आप लोगों को साथ लेके जाएंगे, दिखाएंगे सारे व्यूज़, रास्ता भी दिखाएंगे, इंजॉय करेंगे हम लोग, आप लोग सिर्फ देखेंगे। कैसा है फिर? क्यों अदरान भाई?
कह रहे हैं कि आज बड़े दिनों के बाद हमारा व्लॉग दोबारा अपलोड होगा।
हाँ जी, काफी दिनों के
तो
बाद
आप लोगों ने
व्लॉग।
सब्सक्राइब करना नहीं भूलना।
अभी शुरू तो कर लेने दे। अच्छा जी, अगर आप लोगों को हमारा व्लॉग अच्छा लगे तो आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, हमारी वीडियोस को लाइक करें, क्योंकि हम लोग मेहनत करते हैं आप लोगों के लिए, आपको दिखाते हैं, एंजॉय तो हम ही करते हैं। तो चलो फिर चलते हैं, आ जाओ।
इंशाल्लाह आज जो है मौसम बहुत अच्छा है और बहुत अच्छी खासी धूप निकली है। आपको इसके साथ एक नए व्लॉग के साथ इंशाल्लाह मिलते हैं।
आप आवाज सुन रहे होंगे यार की आज आवाज कुछ ज्यादा ही तेज है, ये सोलर से चार्ज होता है ना, धूप निकली हुई है आज यार, फुल चार्ज है।
चलो चलते हैं फिर, आइयो।